Evening hours at IKIMfm. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good afternoon to the dear listeners of IKIMfm. Welcome to the Raya special of Light of Life in this Light of Syawal. I'm your host Batrisha Afrina and Alhamdulillah I am today being honored to be joined by Datuk Professor Dr. Muhaya Mohamad. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My charming Batrisha, selamat Hari Raya.
Selamat Hari Raya Datuk.
Ya,
Alhamdulillah. How are you
Alhamdulillah.
Datuk?
Best. Alhamdulillah. Time of joy. Sangat best. Very amazing. Syukur. Alhamdulillah.
Syukur Alhamdulillah. And Doctor, for the past few weeks, we have been listening to Light of Ramadan. We have been listening to you
Yeah.
sharing about Islamic holistic amazing life. Alhamdulillah, many people get benefit from that sharing, Dato. Alhamdulillah. So, Dato, we have finally reached the end of Ramadan and now we are entering the month of Syawal. Of course, I'm sure we have a lot to share with us because when we talk about ibadah, it's not just stop during Ramadan, right? It is a
Yes.
continuation until the end of our life. So entering the month of Shawwal, I'm sure our listeners have, I would say, a new azam, new inspiration on becoming a better person. So
Yes.
Dato, what can you share with us for today?
Thank you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My valued, loving, kind, gorgeous, solihah listeners. All of you may be parents, maybe children, maybe grandmother, maybe mother-in-law, son-in-law, whatever situation we are always in a state of full of bliss and feeling of joyful because we are going to our fitrah already through the month of Ramadan. And during month Ramadan, we have submission to Allah. And Alhamdulillah, I think we have transformed ourselves. We become a new person. Yeah, we become a new person by our way of thinking, our way of feeling, our way of behaving, our way of relationship with others, and of course, the way of eating. I'm sure during Ramadan, we eat quite all right, but in Syawal, I'm sure all the kuih raya, is very sweet. So as a doctor, I'm just telling myself too that one kuih raya can be as size 50 calories if contains sugar. So you want to be take in moderation. Please bring a lot of plain water with you. Why not? I suggest you put some water with lemon and mint leaf or chia seed, to make sure you have good hydration and avoid taking all the sugary drink because sugary drink can be quite dangerous, especially if you're diabetic. Okay. So what I want to talk today is that again, going back to the being holistic person, yeah. In Shawwal too, we take care of our health. We take care of the way we think about how this Shawwal is going to be. It is a new way of being, a new way of acting, a new way of expecting anything from makhluk. Why I say this? Maybe before Ramadan, maybe our former self, we were very much into living from outside in, where we expect people outside to please us. And we feel happy if we get compliment from people. And we get upset if we get not so much bad remarks from people. In other words, we are affected by the makhluk. And as I've always said, Islamic, holistic, energized, amazing life is about from living inside out. We purify our qalb into qalbun salim. Hopefully, with this qalbun salim, we run our everyday life full of purpose. So, inshallah, that objective has been met by following the 12 pillars that we have spoken before. Now is the practical aspect. Because life or a person is like a plant, like a tree. Imagine a palm tree. You have the roots, yeah. You have the akidah, then you have the branch, you have all the faith and the behavior, and you have the leaf and the fruits. So the fruits is what we see in front of us. In other words, if we look at the status of our emotion to ourselves, when we look into the mirror, you look into yourself, how do you feel about yourself? Do you love or you're full of criticism? Number two, how you are with your spouse. how you are with your children, how you are with your extended family, your mother-in-law, sister-in-law, and how you are with your friends and social circle, which is what I'm going to talk about. Okay, so I want to talk on something that I think is very simple to do, but we will not realize until we are conscious of it. So I want to talk on something called languages of love. Love, I just make a apa ni acronym for love. Especially I give this when I go to wedding, people ask me to speak, this is what I talk about. Love consists of four things. Spelling is Love. L is listen to your partner. So when we meet people, we listen more. With our partner also, we listen more. Listen to understand, not listen to reply to them. Listen to understand and show respect. Because when we give the ears listening, that means we are respecting them. Number two, O stands for overlook their mistake. Focus on the good. Be a good finder. So when we see someone, oh, what good can I see in this person? I'm going to appreciate and praise them enthusiastically. So they feel good after meeting you. Same thing with our partner too. Number three, V, voice out your appreciation. You voice out, Masya Allah, I love your color. Wow, you are a family, same color. What a beautiful fuchsia color for this year. I love the way you tie your daughter's hair. Compliment. Because believe me, when you go to anybody's house, you look at everyone trying their best to look their best, to feel their best. So we want to be the one who's going to be a catalyst, who's going to synergize, acknowledge, appreciate, and avoid criticism whoever you met. Never say, oh, why you put on weight? Never say that. Don't spoil. And if you were to meet someone who is still single, don't ask, when are you going to get married? And if they are already married, when are you going to have children? If they have two girls, when are you going to have a boy? And if you meet grandmother, when are you going to have grandchildren? So stop asking personal questions that makes people uncomfortable. Talk about something neutral. You can talk about the weather. You can talk about how good the food is. Always, we become someone who only honey come out from our mouth, like that. Okay, so voice out, listen, overlook, voice out. What we voice out can be not just words, the way your eyes, and your body language. When you shake hand, do you go like that or just straight? Do you smile or do you smile? All these non-verbal cues are very important. And this come from our heart. That's why those with Qalbun Salim, they are always calm, they're always loving, they're always forgiving. They can win anywhere they go because they have a high emotional intelligence and high emotional and spiritual quotient with them. So they start appreciating people and loving people. Okay, that is a LOV voice out. And E is a constant effort. Love is a verb. It's not a noun. A verb means you have to nurture. Like the tree just now, you have to put a seed. You have to, if you get married, a young seed, you have to water, get the sunlight, put fertilizer. It's a constant effort. So make an effort to make your ideal future a joyful one by, before you leave the house with your own family, make them into a high level of emotion. Like I say, the penthouse. Loved, appreciated, grateful, accepting. Redha, whatever happened, redha. Let's say traffic jam, or let's say sometime your daughter, one brush is missing. It's okay. Chill, chill, chill. Don't allow one small event to spoil everything. So when you appreciate them, and then you always ensure that this effort is going on. So after you win at home with your family, when you go to visit people, you are full of love, your energy is good, your heart and your brain is in coherence, you can smile, you have strong immunity, it's able, very easy for you to smile and shake hand. And whenever you hug a person, the hormone oxytocin, when you shake hand, when you kiss the hand, when you say good things, all the love hormone of oxytocin come out. And this hormone is going to feel a positive vibe who's around you. Okay? So once you're in the traffic, when you go to people's house, have intention. Before we go, we say, okay, in the car, Okay, children, we're going to go. Our niat is only silaturahim. We want to acknowledge everyone we meet. We want to appreciate them and avoid looking for people's fault. Avoid talking about three things that make people fight. What is that? Politics, religion, and personal issue. Stop. Don't talk anything that is going to cause controversy. Be nice. Be nice. Be kind. So in the car with our children, we already tell them, okay, we'll get to someone's house. We tell the do's and the don'ts. For example, try to sit not to face the kitchen, opposite the kitchen. And when you go in, say salam and never sit in front of the door. Stand by the side. Maybe Hari Raya people open the house, but if at the time you must be very modesty is very important. And then when they serve you something, smart and appreciate, mashallah, such a nice kuih, and then take something that's near you and eat properly and appreciating. And we can practice our love language once we meet a person. So now this comes to the love language. Okay, so listen, overlook the mistake, voice out appreciation and constant effort. So the technicality of it, we must recognize in human, there are 5 love languages which we all must give or we receive when we were babies. But Tisha, I'm sure you remember, the listeners must remember, when a baby is born, what do?
You
We
cry.
hug them.
Yes.
And then we say good things. So I love you, such a cute baby, affirmation. And then we hug them. And then we change the diaper, act of service. And we buy nice clothes for them, gift, and also we give them food. We change the diaper service, we give present, we buy the clothes, and we spend time with them. So 5. If you want to remember a baby. Okay, remember a baby. I want all of you to get this idea immediately. Once you see a picture, it's easier for you. Imagine a baby. You first see a baby, what do? You say good things, affirmation. Affirmation means good words. So some people feel loved if they receive good words. So when you go to Hari Raya, wow, I love your house. I love your whatever lah that you find nice. You say, I love it. I appreciate it. Wow, I'm so happy to see this. That's a word of affirmation. Number 2, baby, what do? We cuddle them. We hold them, touch. So for us who can touch our auntie or kiss their hand, touch is very important because it releases the good hormone of oxytocin. Number 3, what do we do for babies? We bring present for them. We bring clothes for them. So we give gift. That's why we give Duit Raya or we give something kuih or anything to them. Number 4, we spend time with the babies, isn't it? We sit down with them, we make them fall asleep. So we spend time. Once you go to someone's house, spend time. And don't spend too long because there are other guests coming. But when you're with them, you are with them. Be present, look into their eyes and speak and listen attentively. And number 5, act of service is when you change the diaper of a baby, act of service. So act of service is when you go to someone's house after eating, maybe you can start to take some of the dish and put it to someone's plate. That's still act of service. So can you imagine if all of us are aware of these 5 love languages and our Hari Raya, within ourselves, we identify what are the love languages of our husband, wife, mother-in-law, children, grandchildren, identify. How to identify them? I will tell later. But again, to coming visiting, so at home you are full of love. You go to someone's house, you are full of love. So imagine when you left, the happiness of the host, wow, hi. And when someone come again, hi again. So the whole area become very joyful. They never feel hurt by what you say. Okay, now how to recognize someone's love language? It can be something that you actively ask. Maybe with our husband or wife, you can say, what do I do to you that you feel loved? If they say, oh yeah, I like it when you serve me drink. Oh, that's a act of service. Or they say, oh, actually, I love it when you come back, you sit down with me for 10 minutes, have some coffee with me. Oh, that's quality time. Or I like it when you hug me. Oh, that is touch. Or I like it whenever you say, I look good in my dress. That's words of affirmation. Or I feel so loved when you buy small, small present for me. That's gift. Ah, That is when you directly ask. But some people, they don't know. They feel shy. No, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, So what you do, you observe how they talk to you or how they behave. For example, if your mother, when you come back, she said, okay, what dish do you like? I want to cook for you. That means she is offering you act of service. Most probably, she also love act of service. So for our mother-in-law, when we come, hey, I cook so many dishes, come and eat. So you know, oh, maybe she love act of service. So I will give her the same thing so she feel loved. Because if her love language is act of service, but you buy present or you say you look so young, you look so lovely, doesn't touch them. It's just like a language. Let's say you speak English language, but you spoke in Malay to an Englishman. They don't. You speak so busy talking, but they don't feel it because they don't understand. So always hit hard, spot on to the love language. This is a very powerful. This works across the board with family, with our staff, with the bosses. It works. So if your daughter, for example, come and mama hug you, most likely they want to be hugged. That means their love language is touch. Or sometimes we have our children make small birthday card. Every time give small card, small card. They love gift. So we want to give them. Or if our husband or our children say, please come on, I want to do my homework. Please sit down with me. I want to do my homework. That means they want quality time. If we get dressed and your children, oh, you look so nice today. They like to praise. Maybe they also like to be praised. And people who like to be praised get very hurt if they are criticized. So remember, whoever is listening, if your partner or your children love to praise and love to be praised, one small criticism will cut them right to the heart. So it's very important what to avoid. Once you know and what to avoid. Same thing as someone who likes to be touched. Imagine they're pinched. Oh my God, it's so painful for them. And for example, someone who loves quality time, they were eating, you just get up and leave them. Oh, they get so hurt. That's why in a marriage, sometimes I didn't do much, but my wife is so hurt or my husband is so hurt because the love language is breached or opposite to the love language. If someone, they love gift and on their birthday, you forgot to give a present. Oh, they get so hurt. And if act of service, for example, our husband would like us to serve them. When they come back, they open the kitchen, empty. They get hurt. So this is very profound way of being with others. High emotional intelligence, high social intelligence, which will develop if we have a high love quotient ourselves. And we cannot give to others until we give to ourselves. Again, my formula 5-3-2-2. If you win this 5, in which your health is good, your ilm is good, your intellect is good, positive thinking, your emotion is good, always loving, and your akhlak, your character is good, and of course your spiritual is good, you win with yourself. Once you know about its 5 love language with your akal and with your learning and emotion good, then you can win with your relationship, with your marriage, with your parenting, with your extended family. You win in the 3. And of course, easy financially, you'll be good. Career-wise, you'll be good. And once you have this good financial and career, of course, your material is good, your quality of life is good. And inshallah, you can achieve your life vision of being someone who has hasanah in the dunya, hasanah in akhirat. All start from emotion of love, which only come from qalbun salim. Because on the day of judgment, everyone in a state of loss except those who come with qalbun salim. And qalbun salim is something that you must work on. It has to be our aim, our end game, our end goal, and all that we have around us is a means goal to achieve the nafsu mutmainnah, the tranquil soul. Once you have this, then we achieve the fitrah of Ramadan. We call Idul Fitri. Fitrah means you're in our true self, back to where we were when we were born, our ruh from Allah, in the womb of our mother, and we come to the short world, the shaitan and all the nafs is going to fight, and we constantly fight. And with the fasting, we're able to shape or control our nafs so that from amarah to lawamah to mutmainnah. With mutmainnah, we always win. And once you win with yourself, with your secret life, inshallah, you can win with your private life with your family. And in Idul Fitri, it's become so joyful because once you win with your self secret life, your private life, with your public life, wherever you go, whoever you meet, in the R&R, in the restaurant, in the open houses, in people's house, everywhere, you're always in a constant state of loving, kind, joyful, generous, appreciative, and always wanting to make people feel loved and respected. When we have so much to give, we do not need anything from others. We are the giver. If we are full of respect, we don't need to be respected. If people say disrespect us, should there be someone who's not so respectful? We are not hurt because we have enough. If we meet someone who may not know all this knowledge and they are a bit rough to us, we can forgive them because we have so much love from Allah. We don't need love from others. We love to give appreciation. We don't need to be appreciated. Be the high level people where life is about you and Allah, and Allah is your end game. The end begin in mind is for Allah to love you, and the people around you is a means for you to show submission to Allah. And whatever difficulty, this is a word of not caution, but just to be prepared. Do you know that studies have done 96 out of 100 people walk with 4 emotions? Would you like to know? Number one, most people are very self-projecting, wanting to be praised, wanting to be appreciated, wanting to be mentioned by title. It's normal. The normal people. Children, they see, when you see photo, you see yourself first. Number two, most people are always angry. Number three, most people are more selfish. I want to win, you must lose. Number four, most people are so fearful of being rejected, being criticized. So if we know that 9 out of 10 people we meet in Raya to have this emotion, we become not judgmental, but we become compassionate. We understand them, we want to appreciate them, and what we do, we become loving so that whoever needs appreciation, projection, we take care of them. Whoever is angry, we understand and pacify them and be a good example for them. Whoever is a bit wanting win and lose, we can just tolerate them. And those who are fearful, we become very encouraging and be a good example to them. MashaAllah. If we focus this Syawal as a way of practicing the gems and diamonds of taqwa and akhlaqul karimah that Allah has bestowed upon us with our munajat, with Laylatul Qadr, insyaAllah, then we're going to have very beautiful Eid, joyful Eid. And insyaAllah, our Silatul Rahim is going to enhance, our rizq will come. We continue become a taqwa person, muttaqeen after Ramadan. And insyaAllah, we're going to have a good life, hasanah, now and akhirat. Assalamualaikum.
MashaAllah, thank you very much, Prof, for your insight on today's topic. Who would have thought that when we talk about relationship, we could relate it to the celebration of Eid al-Fitr, especially this is the month where we get to uh, seek upon forgiveness from other people, right? So that's when you relate it to the love language. MashaAllah, Doctor. I would never thought in that perspective. And this shows the importance of relationship between human, not just our relationship between God, but also the relationship between human. And we, as different human, have different perspective and also different ways of love languages. We need to learn and also accommodate to each other on how we could live a peaceful and in harmony. And as we are reaching the end of this conversation, Dr. Prof, I would
Yeah.
like to say that we hope that in the celebration of Hari Raya, we will take this time of unity to reflect on our relationship with other people, and may this aid foster a sense of unity, solidarity, and also brotherhood or either sisterhood among all believers. And with that being said, I would like to thank Datuk Professor Dr. Muhaya Mohamad for her insight on today's topic, joyful Raya. And we hope that today's sharing will be inspiring and also beneficial to those who are listening to us either to radio or even through online. And again, Doctor, thank you for being with us in the
Thank
studio.
you. My
Assalamualaikum.
pleasure. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
And dear listeners, if you miss any part of the show or would like to watch it again, you can watch it through our Facebook page, facebook.com/IKIMFM, and through our YouTube, youtube.com/at IKIMFM_MY. And be sure to tuning to us next week for more interesting topics. So stay tuned to IKIM FM, Inspirasi Syawal Anda.